3 of these 10 teams have 7-footers. Everybody else is running guys 6'7" or tall.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
That's not true.
That's not true. Wilt Chamberlain and not only this, at Wilt Chamberlain's position, he played against more Hall of Famers in his position than any other center in the game. Go do your research on that.
You got Kareem. You got Bill Russell.
Yeah, he played against more than that. Nate Thurman. He played against a whole bunch of them.
6'11". Wes Unseld 6'7".
Exactly.
Bill Cowan 6'9". Willis Reed 6'10". You're playing against guys,
but these are Hall of Famers. So these ain't just no scrubs. These are Hall of Famers.
Hold on.
These are Hall of Famers at the time.
Okay, they Hall of Famers.
Hey, hold on, Terry. Hey, he didn't play against no Dave Collins, bro. No,
I said Cowens.
He didn't play against him. Cowens. He didn't play against Dave Cowens. He played against Walt Bellamy, who was 6'11". You know what I mean?
Walt Bellamy was a Knick.
But he played before he was a Knick. He played against a lot of 7-footers, man, but they weren't like stars. But he played against a lot of 7-foot. Ray Felix. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the first stars right there. It was a lot of big men in the league, but they just, you know what I'm saying, a lot of them didn't have a long career and they weren't stars. You know what I mean? Come on now.
And you had 10 teams.
Go ahead, hop in.
Beautiful thing about this conversation is that you can see the marketing at work, because the marketing sound like some intelligent men on the phone, got these dudes fooled. That's how brilliant the marketing is that these dudes do, that they players want to push that out. You clearly couldn't have played the game if you thinking I'm 6'6". Every dude 6'6" wasn't tough. There was some dudes that was 6 feet that was bad as all get out. So just because I'm not going against a whole bunch of 6'6", like if Iverson stepped on the court at 6 feet, come on, man, he's gonna be problems. I don't care who the guy. You could be 6'9", 6'7", you could be whatever.
He's not guarding Wilt Chamberlain.
6'6". I didn't say he was. I'm just trying to tell you. You're dismissing.
Let me hear Fidel on this.
Okay, there's a couple of things I want to go back and cover. Someone talked about the length of center not being able to create his own shot. Let's just say Shaquille had maintained his conditioning and played 20 years, which logically I think he would have been able to play 20 years if he could have kept his weight down and stayed conditioned. Shaquille would have had a great career just being big every season. There were a lot of guys that we didn't even know their names that they paid $10 million to because they had the size while Shaquille was in the league. Shaquille could have done that for another 5 to 8 years easily, but he outgrew it. And he didn't create any shots, but the argument might have been that he was the greatest if he could have done just that. Sometimes
I disagree.
I'm glad
you said I do. I disagree.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, man. We ain't doing that. Hey, Angelo, you want to respond to that since you made the comment?
Yeah. I'm not saying he'd have been the greatest. I'm saying the same arguments would have been used for him. Go ahead.
All right. Let him go.
I don't think that.
Hold on.
Shaquille.
Go ahead.
Shaquille O'Neal had a great career, and if he would, let's say he would have tacked on another 4 seasons at a high level, if he would have been in condition and everything, Shaquille O'Neal would still not be in the conversation of GOAT. If he would have tacked on, if he would have tacked on 5 more seasons, he wouldn't be in that conversation because he couldn't create his own shot.
Angelo, you got background noise, bro. Like people talking in the background. You might
hold on.
Angelo, stop the cap.
Yeah, bro.
If Shaq had 4-5 more prime seasons, he would have had a couple of more championships. He would have more than 4 championships.
True that. He got Kobe 3.
I don't think championships are what are we talking about?
Lower the standard?
No.
So championships don't matter?
I didn't say championships don't matter. But
all right, Terry, you up? You go ahead, man. Yeah. Anyway,
I just don't think Shaq is the right person to use for that conversation. If you, for me personally, if we're talking centers, for that conversation, a better person to use probably would have been Hakeem, because Hakeem created his own shot. and could get his own shot, he would have been a better topic of conversation. Plus, he got the rings, he won the awards,
That,
he got the MVPs, he got the other things
that
to go along with it. I just
that's
feel like
nice.
Hakeem would have better fit that conversation that he was trying to have there.
That's
I agree.
nice. But Hakeem wasn't unstoppable.
Fourth best center in my books. If you're good
Yeah,
call.
Elijah Wan wasn't unstoppable like Shaq. It was never another
Shaq damn
center
sure couldn't
that
stop him.
did what Shaq did.
Shaq couldn't stop him. Young
Nope.
Shaq didn't stop him. David Robinson ain't stop him. Ewing
Nope.
ain't stop him.
Nope.
Well,
Name-
Elijah Wan didn't create his own shot. I think Elijah Wan was great, but when Elijah Wan was playing, and even when he was beating Shaquille, he wasn't considered better than Shaquille. I think he's better than Shaquille, but that was not the
Hakeem
perception.
Olajuwon.
That was not the perception during the time the two played.
Hey, go ahead. You want to respond to your comment, Terry?
I said Hakeem. In my opinion, and you want to talk skill, Hakeem Olajuwon is possibly the most skilled big man I have ever seen in my life. Footwork, ball handling, all of that. Defensive end. This man could literally switch to a guard and still switch, get over the pick, get back to his man, and block the shot. Come on, bro. The Hakeem Olajuwon's ability, it's unmatched. It's unmatched. And look at who he was playing against.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Look at who he was playing against. He had Shaq, he had Robinson, he had Ewing, Rick Smits, Alonzo Mourning, Arvydas Sabonis. Look at the guys, look at the names, look at the people.
Kareem
and
too. Kareem.
And wait, hold on.
Robert Parrish.
And he played with Ralph Sampson. So
But
then again, this is the league expanding. You can't name all those players from 10 teams back then. Can't.
You can, but it's his name. They're able to be named just because you can't name them. They're able to be named.
You ain't gonna name 10. You can't name me 10 big men
But the
from
thing is, some of us
1960
can
better than
argue.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Some of us can argue that Hakeem was the best player in the league. I'm not talking about just big men. He was one of the better players. You can make that argument. I was making the argument that if you stretch Shaquille's career in his prime, not just tack on 5 years to the end of where he played, because he wasn't that good toward the end of his career. He was just too big. But if he had maintained it, he could have played at a dominant level for much longer, and he had the same kind of fan appeal that folks created for Jordan. He would have had something quite similar, because he could have dominated. He could have dominated when he was in condition. But
So let me
I
ask y'all
don't care who
this.
created the shot. Olajuwon didn't create a whole lot of shots.
Let me ask y'all. Well, I think what they was referring to was that Olajuwon can go get his own basket. But I know what you're saying, Fidel, like far as create shots for others. Nah, he didn't do that. But I want to
What
ask
is
y'all,
wrong?
man. I want to right. I want to ask y'all, man. How do y'all think Shaq or Wilt compare up to Shaquille O'Neal, and how do Shaq compare up to Will?
Let's ask what Shaq said about it. Shaq said it on TNT. If Will Chamberlain's in the game today, he dominate the game. There wouldn't be no answer for him. So Shaq already spoke to that and did it.
But that don't answer the question, man.
Hey, but we also got to take into consideration what else Shaq said. Shaq also said that LeBron James is the GOAT once he surpasses Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I'm talking.
He also-
Yeah, of course.
man. Man, damn! I like to see y'all test results in y'all school, man. Y'all can't stay on topic. That's crazy. Like, how do Shaq compare to Wilt? That's what I'm trying to find out.
I just answered that out of
You
Shaq's
said
mouth. But
You said
But
Shaq
Shaq also would say that he would dominate
But
too.
I'm talking,
Shaq
I'm
would
talking
also.
one-on-one, man. One-on-one. Who you
Shaq,
taking?
would have
Will's too strong for
dominated.
Shaq. Will's too
Shaq
strong for
would've
Shaq, and he's too
dominated.
fast.
Shaq would have dominated Wilt just like he did everybody else.
And the fact that he said Shaq, that Wilt is too fast and too strong for Shaq.
Dude, Wilt
Shaq-
was benching 500 pounds, dude. He would have.
Hold
When
on,
Shaq
one at
was
a
in
time. Go ahead,
Orlando,
Legend.
when Shaq was in Orlando, come on, bro. There's really no comparison to young Shaq to Wilt Chamberlain, bro.
It's not. It's really
There's
not.
really no comparison to both of them.
You right.
Shaq is gonna pass the eye test, and he's gonna pass the accolades test.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Will Chamberlain is
These are dudes that ain't seen Wilt. This is a moot point of a conversation because these dudes ain't seen Wilt. So they're naturally gonna be swayed to what they seen. And so again, Wilt bench over 500 and ran a 10-200. He ran a 10-200 and he benched over 500 pounds. And you talking about Shaq couldn't bench 500 pounds? Man, he would have swallowed Shaq.
No, this is what we gotta take. This is what we gotta take in consideration. Is me being a personal trainer, I know bench pressing is not a test of strength. It's
his legs too.
It's a test of repetition. So whoever benches the most is going to bench the highest amount. Bench pressing is not going to determine your strength. So yeah, he could bench 500 pounds, but Shaq had natural strength.
Well, how much Shaq can lift? Shaq can. Shaq can go underneath 500 pounds.
Tell us, Mr. Trainer. Tell the people, Mr. Trainer. Tell them.
Yeah.
What's the question?
Well, how much Shaq benching?
Yeah.
See, exactly. You want me to keep harping on a point I already debunked. How much you
didn't debunk it. You didn't debunk it. That's why we asked you the question. You don't get to debunk it just because you a trainer. No, that don't mean nothing.
No, it's not that. It's facts that just because you bench more does not mean you're the strongest. Benching does not determine your strength. Bench press does not determine your strength in any way, shape, or form. So we can ask how much he
Shaq wasn't going to overpower Wilt.
No, he's gonna be overpowered.
There's no way Shaq would have overpowered Walt Bellamy. There's no way Shaq could overpower Wes Unseld. There's no way.
I'm going to give you the answer you're looking for, right? Nate Robinson was the strongest player in the NBA at one point when he was in the NBA. Right or wrong?
What?
I don't know.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. You got to present facts. I'm presenting the facts.
What did you say, bro?
I'm presenting two facts. That how much you lift does not determine how your impact on the game is going to be when it comes
out. He's a guard.
We're still talking about the same thing.
We're not, because you're talking about Shaq and Wilt playing against each other. They're centers and they would be muscling up against each other. Nate Robinson would be guarding them. That's apples to oranges.
Exactly, and that's what I'm telling you. That's what you're comparing. That's what you're comparing, bro.
Hold on. This is nonsense, bro. This bro just said Nate Robinson, who 5'8", man. Nate Robinson, bro. Come on, man. Hey, Will, you might want to correct yourself on that, bro.
I can present the facts, bro, but you got to let me land. That's what I'm saying. We can't talk. Y'all are proving my point. That's why just one moment. That's why we cannot talk about what you're doing in the weight room, converting to what you're doing on the court. That's straight.
That don't work.
We understand
that don't work.
Bro, y'all not understanding, bro.
Hold on.
I brought it up. May I course correct?
Everybody going back on mute. But hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go, Fidel. Hey, Terry, what was you talking about? That don't work. What you referring to?
When you talking about basketball and strength, for example, you can't use strength in a basketball conversation because Kevin Durant's arms. Look at his arms. Look how long Kevin Durant's arms are. For example, people with longer arms have a hard time to bench press. It's just what it is.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. That is yes, but
okay. This is what I want to get back to. If you want to have the argument on what certain players would have done against one another, again, let's not talk about where they were when they played and where this other player was when they played. Let's take each athlete back to the other decade, give them the same conditioning, give them the same nutrition, give them the same courts. I'm talking about the flooring as well, and see who you think could have played during under those conditions. Because it's not fair just to take someone from the 60s and give him nothing added in 2020 and say he's not as good as these players. Everybody is better playing in Jordans. Everybody couldn't have played in Chuck Taylors. Shaq couldn't have played at that weight.
As a sneaker collector, that is bullshit. As a sneaker collector, I'm telling you, that right there, what you just said about Chuck Taylors and Jordans playing in what is bullshit. Go ahead.
And as a hooper, I'm saying that you are.
I don't collect any sneakers. I don't collect any sneakers, but I know what.
Okay, hold on, bro. Terry, if you're gonna say that's bullshit, then prove it, bro. Like what?
That's bullshit.
How was that bullshit?
The shoe don't make a difference, bro. The shoe a person's playing, it's leather, it's rubber. The shoe don't make a difference, bro. The shoe don't make the man.
You can mute him.
The shoe don't make the man. The shoe do not make the man. Period.
Make a big difference.
No, it don't.
It don't give you no skill level. It don't increase your skill level. No, you are absolutely correct in that. But the shoe makes a big difference as far as being solid on your feet, allowing you to stop on a dime and stuff like that. You're gonna bust right through Chuck Taylors. You ain't gonna bust through no Jordans.
So wait a minute. Didn't everybody else have on Chuck Taylors? Everybody else had on Chuck Taylors, right?
And they got dominated.
So what
there were a lot more
about?
injuries. There were a lot more injuries too. There were a lot more injuries.
If everybody was playing on an even playing field, everybody played in the Chuck Taylors and whatever was available at that time. What are we talking about?
He was talking about transferring them over to he was going to from the 60s and taking them to the 2020s. There's no way you can leave everything the way it was. You'd have to add all that. That's why we're talking about that. And so all these guys with these great super athletes, these great athletes, none of them still got no records. Will Chamberlain still owns 73 records and they don't own no records, but yet they so great.
As far as the shoes, as far as what the point Fidel was making, the shoes, man, come on, man. Even Jordan was bleeding. Like, he'd take his shoes off and his socks would be full of blood, man, from the shoes, man. You know what I'm saying? That he was playing in early on. So
that's because Jordan decided to wear a shoe that was 2 sizes too small in New York.
Look at your boy that tore his career in Chicago. The Ball brothers, the Ball. He tore his foot up because of them shoes, them Ball shoes they had. That's why the other sons don't even wear them no more.
Lonzo
wasn't wearing those.
Lonzo
shoes.
Wasn't wearing them. Lonzo been wearing.
Lonzo was wearing them shoes
been wearing
first.
Kobe's. Lonzo been wearing Kobe's since UCLA. Since UCLA.
All you gotta do is go look at it. I got the statistical facts.
I'm wearing Crocs right now. What does that mean?
That don't mean that means that you're wrong by saying that this man wasn't wearing Baller Brand at first, and that's why the NBA is talking about the Baller Brand. What tore his foot up.
If you want a better, here you go. Here's a better example for what you're trying to say. It's Al Harrington, Steven Jackson in Charlotte wearing the protege shoe that was sold in Kmart, or maybe the Steph Marbury shoe. That's a better idea.
Okay, that could be the case. I'm just telling you, he wore the shoe.
That's better. When you're gonna wear it,
he wore them. I don't know.
He
wore the shoe.
He wasn't wearing them.
He ain't wearing them to play no game. He ain't playing no games in them shits.
He wasn't wearing those shoes when he got injured.
In the 60s and 70s,
he been wearing Kobe's. He been wearing Kobe's since he left LA.
Another trash shoe. And that's another one. And he could put the blame on.
Yeah, nah, bro. You ever wore a pair of Kobe's? You ever wore a pair of Kobe's? Let's be real.
You know what? My thing is this. My days are over.
Okay.
But
that's the answer. The answer is no. The answer is no. Okay.
Since I'm a Division I athlete and a professional basketball player, I think I can speak to a lot of it. I'm not just a fan or a street baller that's looking at this. Somebody had to get taped up too. Somebody had to do it too.
I'm not either. I got taped up. Had to get taped up too. I coach high school basketball still.
The shoe don't make no difference, bro. You shouldn't be talking silly then.
The shoe don't make a difference, bro.
The shoe don't make no difference as far as your skill level. You can't give Steve Kerr. You can't give Steve Kerr a pair of Iversons or a pair of Kobe's and think he about to be dropping 45. No, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
So Kobe dropped 81 in a pair of Kobe's, but do you hear yourself?
And Wilt dropped 100 in some Chuck Taylors. And your point is what?
Kobe dropped 81 in this shoe, but the shoe's bad.
I ain't say the shoe was bad. And Wilt dropped 100 in Chuck Taylors. Your point is what?
But I don't understand how the shoe comes into your game.
Hey, bro, it wasn't me. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. He's just telling you that the stuff is different back then. The stuff was different back then.
It was an even playing field, bro, on both
sides. Exactly. Y'all all were wearing Chucks. Everyone was wearing Chucks.
It was, but y'all didn't listen to his point. His point was that if you brought the players from the 60s up to today and gave them the same weight training, the meal prep, and the shoes on, that's what he was saying. And Will still dominated the Chuck Taylors.
You take those same players and put them in a pair of Kobe's today, and they ain't going to improve their skill level.
No.
Listen, I don't think the old players would want the conditioning of today's players. Because today's players, they get hurt too much.
It's a much faster game too. They don't want to have to. They're not going to be able to keep up with the conditioning that's going on today because it's a much
faster game. I don't know about that.
It is a much faster paced game. Wilt Chamberlain was playing at a
it is. It's a faster paced by the way they designed it.
The game changes, bro, and it changed for the better. It changed because the players.
I don't know about the better part.
I don't know about the better. I don't know about the better, but it changed.
I mean,
I don't think it changed for the better.
It changed for the entertainment.
Yeah, it's all entertainment now.
All entertainment.
Garbage basketball. The NBA, they ain't even playing real basketball now. So how in the world you gonna think it changed for the better? It's garbage.
I'm not gonna say it's garbage. I'm not gonna say it's garbage at all.
It's trash.
They shoot too many threes.
It's all entertainment now. They ain't even playing no real basketball. You can, all you gotta do is bounce the ball.
Yeah, I would say that because the superstars today that's looked at as superstars, when you need the superstar, they nowhere to be found.
They sell tickets. Nowhere to be found.
Yeah, I just don't agree with saying that today's.
Bro, my whole point was that the game changed for the better, bro, because players were playing faster. Like, so when I said the game changed for the better, bro, it had to change, bro, because the players started playing at a faster pace. The players started to do.
Yeah, they play at a faster pace. I guess that's what the NBA.
But how many of them, if y'all don't mind me asking, how many of the play today's?
Y'all going in and out like I can't every
No,
I hear every other
we're
word.
going on mute, bro. We're going on mute, so I don't know what's going on.
Does the proliferation of 3-point shots improve the game at 40% at best?
It does, which is why I said the game changed for the better because we started seeing different skills, like shooting from a distance, way more often.
You could always shoot
garbage.
You could always shoot from a distance.
They were putting up just as many points.
But now they're taking more high. Well, they took more high percentage.
Something is going on with the stream.
Open, you are useless.
Hey, Terry, you was on mute, bro. We ain't hear none of that.
I said before the way the NBA was, you had to have a complete game, have to have counter moves and be able to handle yourself based on what's going on.
Hey Terry, I'm asking y'all this, man. How was 188 possession? I mean, how was 88 possessions more than 115?
I'd never say that in my life. This isn't paper towels.
No, I'm saying you got 88 possessions that they played today. In the past, they had 115. How is that more?
Faster paced game.
It's not more. It's not more. This isn't paper towels.
115. Hold on, bro. 115 possessions.
Hold on. Say that again.
88. That means.
Okay, so I heard you wrong. I heard you wrong.
Okay, what I'm saying is 115 possessions compared to 88.
Hey, that's something.
That's a big difference.
That's a big. Back in the day, they played 115 possessions compared to today's 88. So how is it?
No, so I didn't hear you. No, so I did hear you right. Okay, so today's 88, back then's 115.
Angelo, man, you breathing in the mic, man. Go ahead.
So
what you said?
So if I heard you correctly, you said today's game is playing 88 possessions.
Yeah.
And back then was playing, you said 115?
115. Yeah.
So how the game is a faster paced game?
The only way that anyone can try to explain
answer the question.
I'm gonna fucking answer the question. Can I answer the question? But you can stop cutting me off.
Go ahead.
The only way it's a faster paced game is because people are shooting threes more. No one's really playing defense, and they're playing foul. They're playing volleyball on the volleyball line. That's it. A lot more threes are being put up in the air because players now are no longer complete players. That's it.
So not making sense.
Which era is faster? That's what we asking you. Hold on, man.
Which era is faster? Obviously, the 115 is 115 possessions. They're slowing the game down. It's more possessions. Period. The 88 is a bunch of 3-pointers.
Facts.
The 88 is a bunch of threes.
You got a lot of players.
So that.
Go look at it. The 88's a bunch of threes.
Hold on. So that should clear up the myth that today's game is faster than back in the day, like Will was alluding to.
No, it's not. Players today, and I've said this multiple times, players today are not complete. You have guys who come in the league who are specialists who can only do this, only do that, and they are gone within 3 to 5 years. Gone. You are not going to see them because I shoot threes. I stand in the corner and shoot threes because everyone is standing around waiting for the ball to be sent to them.
Right.
No one has a complete game.
Okay. So that's your answer. Hey, Will, I heard you say that today's game is faster. How is that faster? 88 possessions faster than 115.
So it's simple, bro. Right? When it comes down to how the game was played back then. Slow paced, missed shot.
Hold on, Will, you're not hearing me, bro. It's 115 possessions. Do you know what that means?
Right.
115 possessions.
So,
that means the pace was faster, bro.
And does not mean that the pace was faster.
They took more shots than today's players. Huh?
You can look at it and tell they were not playing at a faster pace. So the ultimate factor with all of that, bro. The ultimate factor when it comes down to that, bro, is the fact that players now are more efficient.
Listen, you ain't answering the question.
It takes less possessions.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
No, you want me to keep talking about the pace of the game.
Is the game was the pace of the game, not the efficiency of the game. You're talking efficiency. You're making the wrong argument.
No. That's not what we're talking about. No, we're talking about how many possessions.
Yeah. Hold on. Right. Today's game is more efficient. Right. Listen. Today's game is more efficient, but it's not faster than yesterday's game. Not today's, bro. They had more possessions. Listen, how was 115 possessions not more than 88 possessions?
Well, no, it's more possessions, but that doesn't mean that they were playing at a faster pace. You have to visually see a pace.
Bro.
You're not going to visually.
They played 88. They played 88. They played 48 minutes. So how is it not?
So, bro, if we look up the fastest player to play the game, you're not going to see anybody from the 50s and 60s as one of the fastest players. If you look at the fastest paced team,
this
you're not gonna.
This is opinion based, man. Hold on, man.
I
Hey, Fidel,
don't
man,
think
maybe
that's
you can answer that, Fidel. Go ahead, man.
Well, I think you answered it. You've already answered it. He's debating something that if he can't
he's in
show you something that says that you're wrong about the number of possessions,
man. That's what they call that. When you get the information, but you're still in denial after getting the facts, man.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that you can say. Okay,
all right, so you agree with that, Angelo, man? Angelo, how was 88 possessions a faster pace than 115?
There's no way possible.
Facts, bro.
I don't
see. Even
there's no way possible.
That. Go ahead.
No way possible at all.
So a lot of people will power it off. Hold on, I'll come back to you. How was 88 a faster pace than 115? Trav.
Yeah. Go.
Hey, Jake. Oh, go ahead.
Nah, that's impossible. My thing, what I see is, it's no real point guards like it used to be. Like back then, you had point guards that knew how to control the pace, control the tempo. They know when to slow it down. They know when to fast break, speed it up.
Right.
You don't have those. Nobody.
I hear you on that, right? I hear you on that. But we just getting rid of some of the myths of the players of the past. You know, a lot of young guys just blurting out saying that the players of the past, the game was slow, and that's not true. They had 100
that ain't true.
Possessions in 15 and 48 minutes, just like today's player game is 48 minutes. The same thing, same shot clock, more possessions.
Yeah,
how the hell is it? So
they get it
misconstrued. That's all
they get it misconstrued.
Yeah.
Because they looking at the players like steady at a fast pace. You running down the court, jacking up three, but like you say, the possessions the numbers tell it all.
Bro, the dribble handoff changed all of that, bro. The dribble handoff changed all of that.
Wow.
I'm telling you, the dribble handoff changed all that. The pick and roll changed all of that,
bro. Wow, bro. Damn, boy.
All right.
Bro.
The 115, God. The 115, it's obviously the faster pace. Wow. It's just obvious. It's obvious. 115 is the fastest.
It's not the obvious, bro. They were way more misses.
But now, hold on. Wait. I got what I understand what you're trying to say. But this is the point, what he's trying to make. There's no way you can tell that a team with 88 possessions, it should win or going to be in a better situation than a team that had 115.
How, when they're missing? If you're missing and there's 115 possessions because you're missing, it's not that competitive, bro.
Okay, so okay, wait, watch this. Hold on, wait. Okay, so he had 88 possessions. Out of your 88 possessions, say you hit 50% of your shots, right? You only hit 40. You only hit 44 shots. Now, out of my 115, all I got to do is hit 50.
Were they shooting 50% back then, though? That's what I'm saying.
A lot of motherfuckers were.
No.
They
were shooting low, like 43%.
Let's pull up the facts, bro. That's all I want to say.
The team stats, bro, was 43%. Will, I'm helping you out, man. The team possession.
The averages is to what dude said with the possessions. When he said there's no long.
Hey, Will, it was 43% compared to today's 50.
Bro, that's my point. And that's why I said it was a lot of misses and a lot of offensive rebounds back then. So it was a lot of turnover.
A lot of rebound.
It's a lot,
bro. Not from losing the ball off steals, not from deflections. It was because of missed shots. It was a lot of because of that.
That should be your argument.
Bro,
but
my phone is right here, bro. So I'm looking up facts. I'm not just talking. I'm looking up facts, bro. I'm talking to y'all.
Listen to learn something, bro. That's what's crazy about y'all guys, man. Listen. So listen, your argument would be better saying about the game is more efficient today because those guys back then was wild as hell. They was running up and down. So when you say the game wasn't as fast as it is, the game yesterday wasn't as fast as it is today, then you giving the guys in the 60s credence because they did play.
What I think y'all getting confused is like y'all confusing possessions with pace.
Hold hold on, bro. But they weren't as efficient.
Bro, you're confused.
Go ahead, Trav.
Let me ask y'all this: does the defense, the difference in the defense, does that count for anything from the shot percentage then to now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Facts.
Yes.
Point.
Yes.
Which is what?
Yes.
Facts.
That's what I was getting to before Dave hit mute.
Yeah, bro. Y'all going at the same time. Go ahead.
Yeah, it matters. The defense matters. I don't see many guys in this league picking up people 94 feet. Don't see it happening that much.
That's rare.
It's a fact.
It's very rare. I think the only guy left is Pat Bev. I think he's the only one that actually will still pick up somebody full court and turn you and turn you and turn you and turn you. That don't happen no more.
Marcus Smart. You got Marcus Smart.
Oh, yeah. You got one or there's a handful of these guys.
Yeah, that's it.
This as a high school coach, I experienced this shit talking to these kids, right? And one kid asked me the other day, he said, Coach, what can I do at the next level to stay on the court? And you know what I told him? He said, all right, can I work on this, work on that, play defense. You want to stay on the court, play defense. Because the simple fact of the matter is, you can get anybody who want to score. You can't get anybody who want to defend. It's a lot harder to find 2 defenders than it is 5 scorers.
Yeah.
Speaking of staying on the court, do you realize how many minutes Will Chamberlain missed in his career?
0.
Not many.
Less than 10 minutes. Man. Less than 10 minutes.
Will played over 1,000 games.
Will averaged 48 and a half minutes a game. So he went beyond the regulation time. So yeah. 48 minutes a game.
But there were a couple of, I think there were about 3 games where he actually came out.
Yeah, but that's over a long span of what?
But that just goes to show you how physically
he was.
Like anyone who, if you didn't see Will, go watch that Bruce Lee movie. And take a look at how big he was in Conan. Like, let's go look at Will in Conan. Like, this man was put together, and by Conan, he was retired, but he was still playing volleyball at that point in time. So
and any star player can check himself out. Any star player can check himself out. So he gave it
for Will to play all those years in the NBA, then to retire, still playing basketball, and got teams sending you offers to show up, and you playing professional volleyball at 50? This man's a monster, bro.
Right.
That's a monster, bro.
So he belonged on Mount Rushmore, right?
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Hell yeah. Why wouldn't he?
Hey, Legend, you back in, man.
Hey, I just want somebody to answer this question. How can you determine the pace based on how many possessions? How does the amount of possessions determine the pace? What's
time?
What's
the time? What's your time of possessions? How long did you possess the ball?
What exactly, bro? How long? No. How long did it take you to score?
Exactly. The time of the possession. How long did you have the ball?
And how many times did it take you to score? Which is also a variable.
Listen.
How long did it take you to score? And how many chances did it take for you to score? That has to be taken into consideration, bro.
So Will, you would say the more you miss shots, the more you're gonna be running up and down, right? Right.
The more possessions, more possessions, yeah.
But if you make the ball,
but how fast you go up and down the court is not determined by how many times you have to go up.
Here you go again. So listen, man. So what I'm saying to you is, what I'm saying to you is, the more you make shots, you know what I'm saying, the less possessions you're gonna have. That's what I'm saying.
Again, what I want to understand is
he muted himself, man.
I know that was my bad, but I'm trying to figure out, just because you have to take 4 more possessions does not mean that your pace up and down the court was fast. Just because you had to go up and down the court more does not mean you had to move at a faster pace. If you have to guard a faster player, then you have to move faster up and down the court. not having a
right now you speculate, bro. Go back and look at it, man.
Bro, those are facts, bro. That's what I'm telling you. I'm doing my research as we're talking too.
Listen, bro, the white boy, they were wild white boys, bro, just running up and down. A lot of them, you know, that's what they were missing a lot of shots. The reason why they was running because they couldn't score in the half court as much as some of your guys like Rudy LaRusso, Gail Goodrich. A lot of those guys didn't have a problem. Jerry West, they ain't have a problem scoring in the half court. But a lot of those white guys wasn't that good, man. So their best opportunity to score was to go on the fast break.
And that's the same thing going on today. That's why you see them going at a fast pace, because you ain't got nobody out there running the team that's going to get your points in the half court. That's why these teams have a problem when the playoffs come.
Bro, these players are shooting threes in transition, bro. They're shooting threes in transition.
There is no more half court offense.
But when the playoffs come, that's why these players fail.
And they struggle.
But if it's I don't agree, because there's no more half court offense. That's not why that's not why they fail.
So the Denver Nuggets didn't have the best half court offense out of everybody.
The Denver Nuggets and the Golden State Warriors have the best half court offense out of anybody. You're right.
That's why Denver won.
Yeah, they were better.
Hey,
they were a better
team. There you
team.
go, Andrew.
They were a better team.
Hey, Angelo, why you say that? That's not
who did Golden State lose to?
They lose to the Lakers?
They lost to the Toronto.
Yeah.
They lost to Toronto. They lost to the Cavs.
I'm talking. Okay. We talking like last season, or we talking like?
What does that say? Right.
They lost to the Lakers
last season. What?
Okay. Yeah, they lost to the Lakers.
Now, what does that say about the better half court offense?
It says that the Golden State Warriors ain't had no big man.
All
right, then back to the changing of the changes made in the game. It has to be more than one way to argue whether or not the game has improved.
Here's how I look at it. For me, I look at the heart of the game. What's the intensity level of the game? Are you diving for loose balls? You ain't diving for loose balls, and the heart and the intensity there, and there's a certain grit to a game. Certain teams and certain times, like Memphis, back when they had Zebo in them, there's a grit and a toughness that you play with. A lot of these teams don't have that because there's a sense of urgency that comes with it too when you're losing.
Well, let me ask you.
When you're losing.
Let me ask you, Coach. Do you think the game has improved by not playing inside out anymore?
No, I don't think the game has improved at all. I don't think it has improved. I think it's actually it's detrimental. It's harming players. It's doing more harm than it is doing good, because now, and as I see this, I got kids who walk in the gym, and we go to the gym, we go to the front of the rim, you start your form shooting. Boom. Not these kids. They go to the corner, top of the key. They want to start firing threes. They have completely took everything that Steph Curry's done. Don't get this twisted what I'm about to say about Steph Curry, and turned it into foolishness.
Yep.
Steph Curry shoots like that and shoots the shots he takes because he works on that.
Right.
These kids don't work on that. The work ethic, the heart, and the grind is not the same.
It's not the same as Steph Curry's, but I'm not going to say that they're not working on it, because that's what they want to do. They want to shoot from half court. So
they work on it.
They are working on those shots, because those shots have become a part of the game. And if they hadn't worked on those shots, it wouldn't become a part of the game. You have Dame Lillard, you have Trae Young, everybody, Tyrese Halliburton, anybody you want to name. That's the way the game is played today. That's the way the game is played today, and it doesn't appear to be changing anytime soon. So, I think that we have to do a better job at adjusting. This is the way the game is played. The NBA has decided this is what they want. They want this because this is exciting. The NBA, they stopped the physicality of the game to protect its brand, and that's what they done. They wanted running gun, 3-point bombs, 3-point dunks, and that's what it is.
And that's why the last 3-4 MVPs have all been European players.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. They made the game more internationally friendly. That's what they did.
Yep. And now these same European guys.
Business move. It's a smart business move. Global.
It's smart.
So let me ask y'all this. Hey, let me ask y'all this.
It's smart if you like what it did to Major League Baseball.
Yeah, so let me ask y'all this: how y'all think Wilt would fare out in today's game with a lot of the 3-point shots? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them, if you're shooting threes, it's gonna be long rebounds. So how would him and Russell fare out in today's game?
Can I be honest with y'all? Hold on, wait. Can I be honest with y'all with this topic? If you had guys like Shaq and Wilt in this game right now, the NBA wouldn't look the way it does. For example, I'm going to show you why. Because any coach who has a big man like Shaq or Wilt is not going to go through offensive possessions and not throw him the ball.
No, man, I'm talking about far as on the defensive side, rebounding the ball, man. Would they rebounding numbers go down, being that guys ain't shooting closer to the basket, so the opportunity to rebound off the in the paint is that's diminishing. You got 3-point shots being launched. Those balls are going to the top of the key.
Yeah, their rebound numbers are going to take a hit.
Right, that's why Russell Westbrook's are getting them, rebounds, and the Lucas and those guys.
And them boys really couldn't shoot back then either. That's why there was more rebounds.
Hey, Angelo, what you was about to say though?
All right,
you right, Will.
I forgot what I was finna say.
Yeah. Hey man, but we lost. I think Jake is still in here. But hey Jake, we're gonna give you a pass tonight, Jake. Man, you gotta unmute yourself. Your Dr. Lee, man, left you by yourself, man.
I'm fine because
tonight, bro.
I'm fine. Some of the stuff I'm hearing, it's ridiculous. But
like what? What?
How the one guy won't admit that 115 possession is not more than 88. That is just ridiculous.
That's
give him a speeding ticket. That's what he said.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous, bro. We know you're in denial.
Yeah, that is kind of whack.
You said about the ticket.
But as far as the game today, if you put Wilt, Bill Russell, Shaq, Hakeem, you put all these great big men in the game today, a coach would be just plumb stupid not to give them the ball on the offensive end. Now,
thank you.
As far as block shots and rebound, as far as Wilt and Russell, their numbers would go down because they don't. Because today's game do not attack the basket like they used to, for them to get all those blocks.
Those aren't
and
fast.
The rebounds are going longer now, so they would have less rebounds instead of getting.
Those are not facts, sir. We got guards that get more points in the paint than some of the big men did back in the day.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Come on, you need to stop,
man.
You need to stop it.
All right, man.
You stop it,
bro.
That's
stop it. That's ridiculous.
Because all y'all talking
stop
personal.
it.
I feel like I'm not taking nothing personal.
Stop.
And I guarantee you, Kyrie got more points in the paint than a lot of these big men you're talking about, bro.
You stop
it's
it.
because
right,
we're playing. It's a guard-dominated league now. Thanks to Steve Nash, the Phoenix Suns, and Jerry Colangelo.
We can't keep talking about how it was back then, thinking it's still the same way. The game has changed, so now the guards are scoring more in the paint now. The guards are just as athletic as Michael Jordan now too, bro. They're getting points. John Morant, he don't even look to shoot threes. That man is trying to dunk.
Nah, he looked to shoot people.
Can I ask a question?
Fuck out of here, that one.
Delusional, bro.
Oh,
Delusional.
I love it.
Wait,
Hey, I'm going trouble
for 6 months.
You like that, bro.
Nigga can't stay out of traffic. Nigga can't stay out of trouble for 6 months, bro.
Right.
You want a real shootout? It's gonna be between him and Gilbert Arenas. You want a shootout?
That sounds like a deflection. That sounds like a deflection from the truth. We can turn the truth into a joke. That sounds like a deflection.
Hey, Jake,
oh my goodness.
Hey, Jake, I think Will and John Morant friends, man. I think so, man.
Come on, hey,
Will, don't shoot me.
Hey,
do not shoot me.
Right.
The comments, hold on.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Get the strap.
Can we get a poll from the audience real quick? Cause we got some people in the comments right now, bro. We got some people in the comments right now. Let's see what they got to say about that. Let's get a third party opinion.
I want to ask you guys a question because someone just was they were talking about a coach would be insane to have a player like Shaq, Wilt, and those dominant big bigs in the paint and not use them, right? But my question is, what are they gonna do on the other end when they have to guard Domantas Sabonis and
that's what I'm saying,
and Joel Embiid and Jokic
outside.
Like what is Shaquille O'Neal, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Patrick Ewing,
right.
What are those guys gonna do when they're asked to come out of that block? So we cannot.
They're in a position.
Hold on. Let me finish.
My bad.
We can't keep just trying to look at it from one point of view. There's a flip side to that. Shaq would be in trouble if he had to guard Sabonis. He would be in trouble.
I don't think so because Sabonis ain't that fast.
He wasn't in trouble with Sabonis' daddy.
Fast.
He wasn't in problems with Sabonis' daddy.
What you forgetting? What you forgetting about them players you named? All of them was good defensive players. All of them was quick on their feet. So I don't think they would have had a problem sticking Sabonis or
none of these soft ass big men that don't want to be big.
Exactly.
I think y'all missing the point, bro. Y'all totally missed that one right there.
You definitely missed the point.
There's another.
I ain't worried about Karl Anthony Towns.
Hold on, let me help y'all out, man. What he's saying is
they definitely missed my point.
Hold on, I'm just gonna mute y'all just temporarily, man. Because what he's saying is that if Shaq had to run out to the 3-point line every play, what would he do then? You know what I'm saying? He'll give it to you on the offensive end. Nobody's denying that. But when it's time for him to go on the switch, a pick and pop switch. Back then, they was pick and roll, doing a pick and roll, and the players could drop back. He was a drop back defender. But now he'll have to go over screens or whatever on the pick and pop. What would he do then? That's what we're saying.
Well, you use the slowest person mentioned. Akeem wouldn't have no problem stepping out. Wilt Chamberlain would not have no problem stepping out. Zelmo Baby would not have a problem stepping out defending it. Shaq probably would call Shaq weighing.
Hold on, let him finish, bro. Go ahead. What you saying?
Shaq weighing 350. Yeah, he'll have a problem, or whatnot. But Wilt and Akeem, no problem at all.
What about Bill Russell then?
Definitely no problem. Bill Russell was a gazelle.
What about David Robinson?
That's a personal opinion.
What about David Robinson?
David, I don't even like him as a player. So, but David was athletic enough to step out there.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
What about Patrick Ewing?
He'd be a step slow.
Okay.
Ralph Sampson ain't got no business out there, but he'll get out there.
He'll get out there. What about Robert Parrish?
No.
No.
Bro, we're talking about athleticism when it comes down to own.
This dude right here, wow. Go ahead. What about Robert Parrish?
Yeah, he could step out.
Okay. What about Ralph Sampson? Like my man said.
Definitely step out.
Definitely.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I can keep. We can keep going. But that's mainly the big men right there. I mean, so Shaq pretty much the only one that'll have a problem.
He's the only one that would have problems. Yes.
And
Sean Bradley and Rick Smith's gonna get their ass bust.
Oh yeah, they get tore up.
They get their ass bust.
Yeah. Now they
Even
get tore up.
Sam Perkins might have a problem too.
But hold on. How many? Look at the league right now.
Man, y'all.
How many great centers are in the league right now?
None.
Really,
It's
y'all
none
really
because they don't.
None.
Because you don't. How many centers that really, truly post up even now? There ain't no big man. There ain't no good big man.
Here go the
And
better
they
one
not-
for you. How many of them are actually centers? Because Bam is a power. Bam's a forward.
Yeah, he a tweener.
Yeah,
listen,
really, he'll fall.
Can I
we got
ask
Joel
when
Embiid-
did
we got Joel Embiid and Jokic, and Jokic is undersized though.
can
So
I
Tim
ask
Duncan
when
was
did
giving him work.
my fault, Dave.
Go ahead, bro.
I want to ask when did Shaquille O'Neal be deemed a big slow? When did that happen? When did the game?
He's trying to tie this into Kobe.
Miami?
No, I'm not trying to tie this into
Miami.
Kobe. When did he become? He was old at that point, but
But that's when he considered that.
Okay, well, so
Miami.
how
Well,
can
that's
we
been
base?
until then.
So
LA,
why
man.
are we using old Shaq? Why aren't we using prime Shaq? Prime Shaq wasn't slow.
Magic Shaq.
He wasn't slow at all.
In no
Even
way,
with the
shape,
Lakers.
He wasn't going to get out there consistently.
Man, he ran the break.
In
He
Orlando.
ran the break. Yeah.
He ran the
Bro,
break.
we're talking about everybody in their prime, though, right?
Yeah.
Bro, when you talking about somebody running a straight line and somebody having to put on the brakes, that's a whole different story, man.
And
Bro, hold on.
then-
We are talking about
Anybody
a
can
pick,
everybody
pick and
ain't
roll
got
and switch,
brakes,
right?
Hold on, bro. Everybody ain't got brakes, bro.
I don't think that Shaq could guard. I don't think Shaq could guard the perimeter. But what I don't like, what I don't agree with is that you saying everybody can except for Shaq. Now that I think is a little ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't agree
We're
with
talking about a pick and roll. Now
get what
you switching. You have to
From that
play
perspective, I get what
perimeter
you-
defense on a guard, right? Or a small forward, right?
I'm talking about being
I'm saying, like,
once
let
they
me clarify, bro, because I'm with you. I want to understand. We're talking about not a pick and pop. We're talking about a pick and roll, and now you're defending a guard.
Yeah.
I don't think no 7 footer.
There's none of them. Bro. None of them are going to guard the bro. None of them are going to play defense on a guard, bro.
I'm talking about a big center defending today's stretch 4.
It's not possible.
Yeah, man. But the only one who could really go out there and guard the guards pretty much is Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah.
Wilt Chamberlain to block that shit too, but you know.
But he got to take away the distance or the space they're going to create. They're going to create space. Kobe Bryant is not. He's going to be in foul trouble if you got to guard Kobe, bro. Kobe's going to make him foul.
Do you know how much space you got to create in order to get a shot off on a 7-footer?
That's why I said they're going to
14 feet.
You got to create a lot of
They
space.
got to play catch up, bro. They got to be fast enough to beat him to the spot, and that's not true for any of them, bro. It's not true for any of them. None of them are going to beat these guards to the spot. Kobe's going to get to where he want to get, and they're not going to be able to stop that or stop
Do you
him.
know how much floor?
Wait.
Do you know how much room they cover?
Whoa.
They cover a lot
Hold
of
on.
space, bro.
Bro, as a guard, I know if a big man's guarding me, I'm not going to look for a shot first.
Pause this one right quick.
Him off the dribble. I'm going to beat him off the dribble every time.
Okay, you got your point off. You got your point off. All right.
And I'm going to say this because using Kobe Bryant is a bad example. Using Kobe Bryant's a bad example because Kobe Bryant did not waste dribbles. Kobe Bryant did not waste attempts. Kobe Bryant was getting to a spot on the floor. He wasn't trying to step back, spin, turn, move here. He wasn't doing all of this extra
That's what
shit.
he did, though.
He did it to get to a place. No. Listen again.
He was watching.
Kobe did it to get to
pivot, bro. All right, y'all got it.
Kobe was the player. Get to the bag. 1-2 dribble, pull up. That shit don't happen no more.
He's gonna get whatever he wants.
That don't happen no more. That don't happen no more.
Get whatever you want, bro.
Kyrie about to dribble. No big man and no guards going. No big guards is barely switching out on that shit.
So what makes you think the big man gonna be able to keep up?
Guards is barely switching out on that shit.
What makes you think the big man gonna keep up then, bro?
So that right there, Kobe Bryant's a bad example for that one because he ain't doing the bullshit with y'all.
Bro, you're saying that, but it's not true.
He ain't doing the bullshit. Kobe, what made Kobe what he was is just Kobe. Guys like Kobe, Mike, and I believe I said this to you just before, Dave. They knew where they were going and getting to a spot.
And you weren't going to stop them. Nobody was going to stop them from getting to their spot. Nobody has. Historically, nobody has stopped them. And
guys like
him, it's a bucket every time.
I don't see that. I don't seen Kobe blow by some motherfucker. I don't seen Kobe dunk on a lot of shit.
Exactly. So why and with his IQ, why would he stop and pop when he knows he has a larger defender on him who's slower? He's gonna get by him and then score because the big man in the paint, it's an easy bucket at the rim. Why would he do that? Let's make it make sense.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to see about the topic because
Will could close out on those shots, man.
Right now, the bottom. Here is a shot that's blocked by Chamberlain. Here's a long pass to Goodrich. He gets the ball. He lays it up. It's good. The Lakers lead by 1. 93-92. Los Angeles, 24 seconds to go. The give to Van Leer. Timeout, Chicago.
Here's the play they'll be talking about forever. Jason Tatum going to the hole. Bam Adebayo. Oh, he says, get it.
Let me share the screen again. Let me see. Here we go. Share.
The block that LeBron James had against Golden State when they were down 3-1 in Game 7. I thought that block impacted one of the greatest championships of all time and in NBA history. But I will say,
hey, now y'all go ahead.
That's one of the greatest stories ever told, right there.
Hey Terry, hey Terry, you got to live with that disrespect you did to Kobe, bro. You got to live with that.
But say he not doing the bullshit that James Harden and the rest of them do.
He's not gonna have to. We're talking about Kobe.
He was praising Kobe, man. You be listening to the wrong thing. He was agreeing with you.
Again, Kobe isn't going to do 30. Kobe's not going to sit there and pound the rock in one spot for 15 minutes doing step back, crossover, spin, left, dead. He's not doing that shit.
No guard is going to have to do any of that if a big man's guarding him. Not one guard is going to have to do that.
But they all do. But they all do.
They don't.
Go look. Every single one of them do. They they got to dance. They don't start the dance. They don't go nowhere. Even Jason Tatum, he got to turnover, fumble the ball, fuck up at the rim.
While a perimeter defender is guarding him. That's why
stop that shit.
That's not off the pick and roll.
Fuck out of here.
That dynamic, bro. That's not off the
pick and roll. I've already watched Al Horford pop out on niggas like James Harden and Air. Watched it. Robert Williams pop out on him. Air. Because the thing is, nowadays, this group of guards, they play volleyball line to volleyball line. 3-pointer to the 3-pointer. I'm going to do a spin move. I'm going to do a step back. I'm going to do all of this to step back to shoot a 3.
It's right underneath.
We're back in. Clifford Ray is out of the ball game.
Guards nowadays aren't like guards before.
I think we're trying to say that the big men of the like the big man can't close out on them guards, and that ain't true, bro. They cover a lot of space, man.
Yeah, that's not true.
A lot of space.
Cause the big men you have now, they not that fast. They ain't covering these guards like that. So how you think the older guy won't be able to?
Gobert trash.
Right. And Terry made a good point. He said even Robert Williams was closing out on guys and they were shooting air balls.
Gobert trash. Simple. Rudy Gobert trash.
Nah, he ain't good at closing out. Nah.
But watch this. Rudy Gobert trash. Slow. Horrible closeout. Too slow. Rudy Gobert strength. Stand in front of the rim like this. That's his strength. So now, if you put him in the switch to go out there, what do you expect to happen?
Robin Lopez, man, Brooke Lopez, he's slow too.
Oh yeah.
But even Robin Lopez, I've seen Robin Lopez out on the perimeter on guards.
Yeah, hey, Fidel, how you think Wilt would handle today's game, man? As far as closing out on the 3-point shooters, pick and pop. Yeah, ain't got nothing. Okay, yeah, he must have stepped out. But yeah, man. Okay, who that legend? Fidel, how you? Go ahead. Go ahead, Fidel.
I think Wilt could have played in any era. I believe that Wilt could have played in any era.
I'm talking about closing out on the shooter.
Oh, I think he can do it. Definitely.
He's getting beat up.
Let me offer another transition, if I may.
Go ahead.
What center do you believe in the last 20 years? Well, let's say after Shaq.
I was about to ask that.
Which centers have played the game best? After Shaq, which centers do you think have played the game best? I have two in mind. I've talked to you about it, Dave, but I want the other fellas to answer. Since we're talking about the erosion of the position, and there has been an erosion, what center do you believe have played it best since Shaq?
I'd have to say for me, I'd have to throw Dwight Howard in there.
Thank you. And one more.
And have to throw Dwight in there.
Ben Wallace.
I got one more for you. I got one more for you. I got one more. Tyson Chandler.
Oh man. Yeah, he did.
That's Ben Wallace.
He was super solid, yo. Yep. Tim Duncan against Tim Duncan when the Hornets.
So you think y'all want Tyson Chandler as an example of playing the center position where you could not throw the ball to Tyson Chandler or Ben Wallace in the post and get a basket, and you want to put them as a prototype center? No go.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, they the
Are we still talking about the big man guarding?
Hold up, wait a minute. If you want to say that, let's just be real. Dwight Howard's the player that got the same three. He got 3 post moves and 2 of them in the same move.
But they worked. He scored 20 points a game.
Yeah, off lobs from Jameer Nelson, Hedo Turkoglu, and Rashard Lewis.
That's for the back. That's for the offense to figure out. You got to put the team together. If you want somebody like the Dwight Howard team,
every player got help. You know what I'm saying?
If you want to keep it a buck, the one big man that nobody talks about no more because he got injured and he just disappeared after that, Andrew Bynum.
He wasn't guarding the perimeter.
About him last show.
Are we still talking about guarding the perimeter, or am I lost?
Hey, bro, we talked about him last show. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Are we talking about the big man guarding the perimeter still?
Because
Will was the only one who got a problem with Andrew Bynum.
Because
I never had a conversation about Andrew Bynum on purpose.
But no, are we still talking about the big man that can guard the perimeter?
In the last 20 years, because let's just say in the LeBron era of basketball, right? In the last 20 years, after Dwight Howard, who is your next best center?
Well, I can give
Ben
you
Wallace for me.
Ben Wallace couldn't score a basket, man. I'm not. He does. He. I mean, come on. Let's not talk about nobody who.
You want to know
who's the most prolific scorer? He's the center I'd like to have after Dwight Howard.
You want to know who's the drop off? Who's after Dwight? Where the drop off falls to?
Who?
Roy Hibbert.
I was just about to say that. I was about to say that.
That's the drop off. Like look at the difference.
It was a short point in time, a 3-4 year period where Roy Hibbert was an elite center.
Yeah.
And they went to Brooke Lopez too. But hey, I'm gonna ask y'all though. So if Will ain't the GOAT, man, then how many like just off a center position only, how many centers can you name better than him?
Then Will?
Yeah.
Give me Shaq.
I'm saying as far as legend.
Give me Shaq.
Legend and D'Angelo.
I got Shaq.
I already know where y'all stand. Okay, Shaq. You saying Shaq is better than Will?
I'm gonna say Shaq and Kareem.
Okay, who else?
I'm gonna say Shaq and Kareem.
That's it. Some people might say Hakeem.
I'm not gonna say a modern day player is better than Wilt, bro. because one, he was strong. Yeah, he was fast, and he was a specimen, bro. We haven't seen another player like Wilt yet.
You know, to be honest with you, one of my favorite bigs.
Let me ask you. Okay, go ahead, bro. Real quick.
One of my favorite bigs that people don't talk about because he came over to America very late is Arvydas Sabonis.
Not compared to Wilt. Nah, I don't know about that, bro.
Right.
But listen, hey, so D'Angelo, so D'Angelo, so you said Wilt was a myth, though, bro. But you can't name nobody really better than him.
Hey, I didn't say that, Dave.
Me neither. I didn't say that,
my words. You stretching my words.
You said that, bro. I got the clip, bro.
Let me tell you what I said. Let me tell you what I said.
Go ahead, man.
Let me tell you what I said. I said that 100-point game is a myth. We ain't see no footage.
Correction.
I didn't say Wilt was a myth.
Correction. You're right. Okay.
It's plenty of highlights of Wilt Chamberlain destroying shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong. I'm glad I'm wrong.
Hey, what Dr. Lee at?
Perspective on this, bro. You gotta take the eye
test.
Man. Dr. Lee ran, bro. He ain't coming back.
Because you know what? I'm gonna tell you, for him to be the GOAT, and his playoff record is 88-72. Compared to Jordan, 119 to 60 losses. It ain't even close.
Listen, let me go and speak to let me speak to this.
Look at Wilt's playoff stat.
All right, look at his playoff stat, Jake. Let me go and tell you this, man. Listen, Jake, I want to ask you, since you filling in for Dr. Lee, you can take this back to him. Y'all say he scored a lot of points. He's the best scorer. How many 30-point games did he get in the playoffs? How many, Jake? You know this.
I don't know that. I don't know.
You or Dr. Lee don't
know. I didn't write the book. Dr. Lee would know.
Hold on.
But I don't know.
Okay, no. But he ran, though. He ran. Like I said, he had 42 30-point games. All right? You know how many Jordan had? 109, bro.
Hey, he left because nobody was presenting facts, bro. Everybody was talking.
Right here. Wow, bro. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody was tapping in.
Listen. Yeah. Listen. So Wilt Chamberlain had 42 30-point games. Jordan had 109. How many 40-point games Wilt Chamberlain had? You don't know that easy, do you? I'm gonna help you out.
Nope.
13. You know how many Jordan had? 38. How many 50-point games since Wilt missed a Big Dipper 50-point game? How many 50-point games he was able to put down in the playoff? 4.
Don't know.
You know how many Jordan had? 8. How many 60-point games Wilt was able to put down?
0,
bro. Jordan
had how many career points?
And Elgin Baylor.
How many career points Jordan had compared to Wilt?
This ain't no career. Career points don't get you a championship.
There you go.
Career points.
Now you're changing the stats to prove your point.
Let me ask you a question, Jake. Do career points get you a championship? It's all about what you do in the season. It don't, man. So what
did you accomplish? Man? What's your accolades?
What you accomplished?
He accomplished.
Listen, bro. Wilt was 88-72 in the playoffs. Jordan was 119-60. Wilt had a 62% win percentage in the series. No. Matter of fact, he had a 55% playoff percentage in the playoff. Jordan had a 66%. He won 2 out of every 3. And then you talking about far as series, Wilt Chamberlain Wilt won about 62%. And Jordan won 81%. So
okay, Dave, let me ask you then. If that's the barometer, if that's the barometer, then is Tim Duncan better than Wilt Chamberlain?
He could be. We never know, but we don't know what's his numbers. What's his playoff record?
I think his winning percentage in the playoffs probably better than Wilt's.
Okay. Well, there you go.
But I don't think anyone would argue that Tim Duncan was a better player than Wilt Chamberlain.
I think Tim Duncan is one of the most unappreciated.
Tim Duncan wants to be classified as a 4. Let's leave him as a 4.
No. Well, I mean, Michael Jordan wasn't a center either. We're talking about playoff winning percentage.
We're talking about you can
champions. You're talking about champions. You're talking about champions.
In conjunction with other things. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like Wilt Will, his numbers went way dramatically down in the playoff. Drastically, he fell off in the playoff.
Okay, maybe his team did as well.
Nah. Will didn't play team basketball, man.
How many championships?
Late, man.
How many championships Will got?
Will
He got two.
Everybody knows that. That's elementary. Come on.
2 championships, 2, man.
He got 2. He lost 4.
Finals. He was 2 out of 4, man. He was 33%. You know how many
Okay,
Jordan won? 6 for 6.
See?
He was
Okay, but is it
undefeated,
only about Wilt and Jordan? Is Tim Duncan then a better player than Wilt
They were the
Chamberlain?
leader. He had a better career
Tim Duncan had a better, had a lot of
in the playoffs.
help around him.
Y'all always basing something the rain. And Jordan do not have the most rain. Hell, Robert Ory got just as many rings as Jordan.
We didn't say just rings.
Oh, shut up. Don't even bring Robert Ory.
got more rings.
Going by rain.
Shut that shit up.
Let's talk about Robert Ory.
Robert Ory
Shut
got
that
more
up.
rings.
Jordan.
Shut that up.
How many
Shut that
championship
up.
teams did Robert Horry lead to the finals? How many teams?
Yeah,
How many times Robert?
How many times
led a
Robert
team to
Ory
the
was the
finals?
number 1 option?
How many times, bro?
It don't matter.
Never.
Y'all talking about rain.
But you got Tim
talking about
Tim
rain.
Duncan. But
We
got
talking
Tim
about
Duncan for
rain.
this though.
It do matter. When you want to bring up
We're
Bill
talking
Russell,
about
how many
rain.
times-
We ain't
how
talking
many
about
times
how he
Bill
got
Russell-
the rain.
How many times Bill Russell led his team? You know what I'm saying? It was Sam Jones saving them a lot of times. What you?
It don't matter. We talking about rain. Y'all specify rain.
Nah.
I can name
Nah.
about 13 people.
Nah, you sound like the old dude mad. You sound like the dude mad
Nope.
about your pudding being warm.
Nope. Y'all just started specifying rain. If you're going to talk about just rain, let's talk about rain.
That's what you choose to focus on. You sound biting me. That's all you took out of what I said.
Okay, but what about winning percentage in the playoffs? You got Tim Duncan. I've never heard someone
Right, that's what
argue
we was
that Tim
talking about.
Duncan was a better player than Wilt Chamberlain. And I'm sure he had a better
It's a lot
winning
of people
percentage
that
in
do,
playoffs.
bro. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people that do. A lot of people put Tim Duncan ahead of him. Yes, they do.
Well, all right. I'm not that sociable, I guess, because I don't hear that.
Yeah,
But they say he the best power forward of all time.
No, okay, but we're talking about best player, Jordan. They're not calling him a power forward. Jordan is compared to Wilt Chamberlain. Just 5
Yeah,
minutes
we
ago.
compare them two because Wilt has been talked about as the GOAT.
Yeah.
And Jordan, everybody know Jordan. So,
But Dave
Tim
just
Duncan
interjected
doesn't
his
get
winning
discussed as a
percentage in the playoffs in comparison to Chamberlain.
yeah, see, that make a big difference.
I believe we all agree that Tim Duncan won quite a bit in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
But he wasn't.
Yeah, Fidel. I just pulled up his numbers, right? Tim Duncan was at 100. He was 157 and 94 in the playoffs, man.
Okay.
Right?
That seems like a better winning percentage.
Right. Hold on. So his winning percentage was 62%. Right? I mean 50, 59, 60%. There you go. 60%, 59.8.
And Wilt was what
that was
percentage?
Wilt was 55.
55?
55% in the
55.
playoffs, yeah.
Okay, by your matrix, he's a better player than Chamberlain. That's my point. And I don't think he was.
Listen, I don't pick one metric. I go at an accumulation of metrics.
Okay.
You see
All
what I'm
right.
saying?
All right. Okay.
I just want to tap back in on that Robert Ory topic.
Like Jake just said, he tried to stop with
Robert Ory doesn't
championship
count.
rings.
I mean, let's just let's talk about those two
He
players.
says championship rings, but see, I'm
Don't
not focusing just on championship
ever do that
rings.
again.
I'm talking about his win percentage, his championship rings, his accolades. I'm talking to all of this stuff, man. His scoring percentage, his defense, how many defense awards he, what his skill set. I'm talking about all of that, bro. I ain't just talking about, one aspect of a person's game or come on, man. You got to miss me with that, Jake.
I think without Wilt Chamberlain, this game wouldn't be anything that it is today. Somebody has to be the barometer for greatness. Who had the most records and still holds the most record in the NBA?
Against segregation, man, against white players.
There were other people who weren't white in it. There were other
10
people who
teams
weren't
in the
white in
league.
the
Bro, it was
10 teams in the league. 10 teams in the league.
There were other players who weren't Caucasian.
What happened to that barometer when he hit the 70s? Those numbers dipped dramatically, didn't he?
So everybody's numbers changed for the most part, except LeBron's, maybe.
when he his all those
Yeah,
numbers didn't
because
translate over
LeBron
to the
definitely
70s,
sure is
man.
playing against real
And
big men.
honestly, I think the doc would agree. Wilt probably got
Doc
bored over
gone, bro.
time.
The doc bailed out, man. The doc bailed out.
He been
man.
gone.
He bailed.
Okay.
He bailed
Yeah.
out, bro. He was out.
Well, the author,
fire,
then. I mean,
he know that fire was about to. Yeah, he was the author there. Yeah.
well,
he
the
knew
author,
fire
I
was
think,
about
would
to
agree
get
with
out.
me.
Yeah, he out.
He
bro.
was bored by that
What
time.
do you say? He think Wilt was bored? I mean,
Yeah,
it seemed
by the
like he
time
would
he
have
left,
been
yeah.
bored if he was winning a championship.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
I could see Bill Russell getting bored. He won 11 championships, so I could see him
If you
getting
He
bored,
want
probably
to
could have played.
but not
bored,
He
Wilt.
probably could have played a
I
couple. He
think
probably could have played a few more years.
Wilt
I
was
think
Wilt was focused on them 20,000 ladies, man.
I think
And why
Wilt was,
not?
I think
Yeah.
I think Wilt was too busy
And why not?
losing and
And
worrying
Mel,
about women.
Hey, right. Mel, what's up, man? Welcome to the panel, man. Hey, Mel, what's
Hey,
your opinion on this, man? What you got? Hey, Jake,
Well,
you gotta fix your equipment. Go ahead, man.
well, I think the measure of the GOAT has to come through like in the clutch, and clutch play. When you need him, he's dependable and he can come through and win the game. Like when it's like, say, let's say you need 6 points and it's 23 seconds left, and I think Jordan performed in the clutch play more than anybody else. When you got to hit those threes, them 2 threes, and the free throw.
All right, then. Yeah, that's a good point. But as far as Wilt Chamberlain in the clutch performance, what you remember about Wilt Chamberlain in the clutch?
I couldn't really. Not really. No.
Okay, I figured. Nothing, bro. Hey, anybody got something to say about that? Fidel, Jake, anybody?
I think the measure of a GOAT has something to do with clutch playing, like Jordan or Kobe Bryant. When you needed those points.
And Kobe wasn't clutch at all. But yeah. Jake, man, what you say about that, man?
Jordan didn't have more clutch plays than LeBron.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
When it comes to winning championships, LeBron let the team down many times.
You're talking about in finals only.
We talking about
Yeah.
we talking playoffs.
NBA
we talking
finals,
about
yeah.
finals. We ain't talking regular season and all that other stuff, man.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
LeBron got plenty of regular season clutch, but I'm talking about finals. Cleveland went so many times. Remember that Cleveland team?
Yeah, we get you, Mel. Hey, true.
Mm-hmm.
That's real talk, man. Hey, Dan Angelo, man, he said Kobe was clutch. Really? I ain't know that, man.
Kobe had some clutch, man.
I think Kobe was
I
clutch.
didn't know that, bro.
I think
You
Kobe
think you was?
clutch.
Yeah, you got your love goggles on.
Kobe, the greatest of all time, man.
I don't know how long this. I don't know. I don't know how long.
Hey, bro.
I don't know how long this broadcast lasts.
Me and D'Angelo gonna have us a debate, man. We're gonna have
I
a
have a
debate, bro. We're gonna
suggestion.
set the date.
I have a suggestion.
Go ahead, man.
Okay. I don't know how long this broadcast lasts, but why don't we end it on
In
what
the morning,
five
we're going
players?
all the way to the morning, man.
Okay,
All the way to the morning.
Well, at some point, let's discuss what five players. I don't believe in Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore makes no sense. Nobody plays with four
Right,
guys.
Right. The original Mount Rushmore was 5. All right, so
Yeah, it makes more sense. You don't need to call it Mount Rushmore. I'm just your five. Your favorite five, best 5 at each position.
all right, so we can make an argument that Michael Jordan is in that top 5, in my opinion. Kareem is in that top 5. Wilt is in that top 5. From there, y'all can say whoever, man. I probably it's a toss up from there.
Well, let's do it by position. Are you gonna have Kareem and Wilt playing center?
Yep.
Or are you gonna call one of them a forward? Are you gonna call one of them a forward?
No, they're not. Hold on. They're not playing on the same team. They're playing against each other. So yeah, they both can. We can't go by position. Just.
Oh no,
I'm
that
not
was my
going by
but that was my possession. That was my suggestion. You're 5 at each position.
No.
Superstar team.
Not going by position. When you talking about the greatest players.
I mean, if you're going by the 5 best, I think you can have a valid center, and you can certainly find 3s and 4s to fill it out.
No, you're leaving out. No, you're leaving out somebody when you go by position. If you're taking the 5 best players, you leaving out. You're leaving out a player. It's like
because
this.
I have Hakeem.
I'm going to give you an example.
Hakeem at 4. Because I have Hakeem at 4. But go ahead.
Okay.
I'm going to give you an example. My top 5 is Wilt, Kareem, Bill Russell, Oscar Robinson, Magic Johnson.
Okay, and that's good for what you're talking about. That's good for what you're talking about. But that's not what my suggestion is. What 5 would you put on the floor against anybody? That type 5.
I would put.
That's a whole nother conversation. That's another.
But that was a suggestion, though. That was the suggestion. No. I just said at some point, why don't we do that?
We talking about the GOAT player, man. That's what we talking about, man.
All right.
Which player would you choose to represent your to take your franchise to the promised land? That's what we.
Wilt Chamberlain every day that ends with a Y.
Okay, so
what about
Yep.
How did that work out? How did that work out?
So he want to get there. He said he ain't want to win. He want to get there.
No. You don't know how it worked out because you don't have other 4 players. You know how it worked out with the players he played with and who he played against.
That's what we got history for.
Well, we already know that outcome.
The first championship when Wilt won, he wasn't even the leading scorer in the playoffs. He wasn't the leading scorer. It wasn't him. Matter of fact, he was the 3rd leading scorer.
Okay.
Right, so what do you say to that?
I bet he had some blocks, didn't he? I bet he had some blocks. I bet he changed some shots, didn't he?
Plenty.
Yeah,
plenty.
That ain't gonna cut it, bro.
It does. In reality,
why was he the 3rd leader? He was the 3rd leading scorer on this team, man. 3rd leading scorer. You know who the leading scorer on this team was? Hal Greer.
Okay.
27.7 points. Will had 21 points. All right, he was the 3rd leading scorer, man. So
a great imposing player would deter a whole lot of shots as well.
Yeah.
Yes. And I might not choose him for that year.
It depends on if they going down there in the paint. If they going down there in the paint. All right, and then Wilt want to bring his big ass out on the perimeter, then all they got to do is kick it to the dump it off to the big man.
I'm not choosing him to play. I'm not choosing him to play with. I'm not choosing him to play with me and you. I'm choosing him to play with 4 other men.
No. What I'm saying is on the pick and roll in today's game. If you got MJ at the top, if Wilt come out there to the perimeter, all MJ got to do is dump it off to his big man against your point guard in the paint. He barbecue chicken.
No, I would keep him.
So he can't just stay.
I would keep him in the paint.
He can't just stay up on it. He can't exactly, and that's the problem. He was doing.
I would keep him in the paint, and I would double somebody else who's going to give me a problem outside.
Hey, look, and that's the problem because Wilt, like Bill Russell and them, especially Bill Russell, was just hanging out in the paint. There was no defense 3-second call back in the day. So most of the traffic was just going to the basket. There was no 3-point line. So they were trying to get as close as they could to the basket.
Hey, Dave.
Then who decides? Are we
playing?
Are we playing in 1960? Are we playing in 2023? Who decides?
But check this out. On defense, there wasn't no 3 seconds. The 3-second rule was on offense.
Illegal defense. That's what I just said, Jake. Come on, man.
That's not illegal defense. You can stay in the
I didn't say
in the paint.
What are you talking about?
No,
Jake?
you can stay in the paint on the defensive end. You cannot be in the paint for 3 seconds on offense.
Jake, you responded to the wrong thing, man. Listen, Jake, I said that today's game, they would not be able to camp out in the paint for more than 3 seconds. Back in the day, they could do it for more than 3 seconds. We're not talking the offensive 3 seconds. There you go, sound bite. You got selective hearing again, man. So what I'm saying is they won't be able to camp out down there. That's what I'm saying. They would have to get off their ass and go out there and play on the perimeter. That would make them null and void, man. That's what today's game does, man.
Okay.
To the big man.
But who said that? Who said they've got to play in 1923 and 2023? Why aren't they playing the game in 1965?
We're not going back. We're gonna play in today's game. We're gonna play in today's game, and like I said,
then how can you? Let me ask. No, wait a minute. No, how can you suggest then what he can't do if you don't have you don't give him the nutrition that you have available today? You don't give him the equipment that you have today, and you don't give him the examples. No, that you got to be a fool not to understand that makes a difference. You have to be a fool not to understand that makes a difference. We eat better for a reason.
Hold on. Can I tell you this?
I disagree.
So today, people eat better than back in the day when they was eating wholesome food, man.
No, I'm talking about athletes who make nutritional choices. Athletes who make nutritional choices.
Athletes eat the same thing we eat. What are you talking about, man?
Okay, then you need to do some more research. Then.
So hold on. How many games did Wilt miss?
Every single day as a fucking Bengal, so I don't want to hear none of that about eating shit.
Hey Dave, how you think Will would have matched up against a young Shaq?
I think he'd have played him. I think he'd have played him well. If you're asking me, I think he'd have played him well.
Me too. He would have ran Shaq to death, man. 40
years, that would have
ran Shaq to death.
That would have been a good matchup.
Someone made the suggestion about Shaq in Miami. Shaq wasn't in Miami a real long time.
Nah, he was on the
If
decline.
that's what you call Shaq's prime, he wasn't there a long time.
Shaq
That was D'Angelo.
Shaq was out of his prime.
Shaq prime was in LA.
Yeah.
Orlando. LA, right. That's what he was saying.
But it was short though.
See, that's what I was trying to say earlier about when he played in Orlando, and they were saying Hakeem whooped up on him. Shaq had just been in the league a couple of years.
Right. Shaq prime
Hakeem was in his prime when Shaq was in Orlando. He was in his prime. Shaq was just getting in the league, had been in the league maybe a couple of years.
Wait. So we're saying that Shaq prime was only in Orlando?
No, the Lakers.
Now, someone suggested that he was a better player in Orlando.
Shaq helped Miami get a ring.
And when he was in Miami,
he helped him get a ring.
And when he was in Miami with Dwayne Wade, and they won a championship, he got 20 and 10 in Miami.
Yeah, see, he was on the decline because he was used to getting 30.
But he still got 20 and 10. Shaq only averaged 30 points once.
That's nice, but that's not dominant.
We can go by the stats, but if you watch that season, Shaq won the factor. Like, I mean, he won Shaq the Shaq he was in LA.
He wasn't Shaq. He wasn't LA Shaq. He was 35.
He was still formidable.
Yeah,
he was still formidable.
Yeah.
But listen,
he could have played longer.
Alonzo Mourning was the best center on that team at that time.
But Shaq wasn't washed.
Nah, he wasn't washed. But he just wasn't in shape.
Shaq could have played a lot longer if he had been conditioned throughout his career.
Yeah, see, that's why Kobe was mad with him.
He played 20 years.
So what y'all saying?
He could have played longer.
So
he had a 20-year career. He had a 20-year
Shaq
career.
tripped over his shadow in Cleveland.
He had a 20-year career.
Listen.
So
did you see Shaq? Did you see Shaq trip over his shadow in career in Cleveland?
Hey, Dave, Shaq on my top 5.
Shaq not top 5 because he didn't stay in shape.
That's what I'm saying. So, Trav, do you put Shaq at top 5?
Nah, he ain't in the top 5. Like they were saying earlier, if he would have stayed in shape, Shaq would have been in the top 5. But by him not staying in shape, that's why Kobe was mad with him. He didn't want to play with him because Kobe working out, Shaq won. That's why Shaq can't be in the top 5.
So let me ask you this: do you put Tim Duncan in the top 5? Is he over Shaq?
For a career, yeah. But if I got to take one of them, I'm gonna take Shaq over Duncan. But for a career, I think he had a more solid career than Shaq.
Okay. So let me ask you this:
what about Robinson? What about the Admiral?
Let me ask you this: is you putting Larry Bird over Shaq to get in that?
Hell no.
Okay.
Hell no.
So anybody?
What about David Robinson? David Robinson.
Who you say, Dave?
I'm asking: is anybody putting Bird over Shaq?
No.
Okay. Anybody putting Magic over Shaq?
Yes, I will.
I would.
I would.
I'm not.
Shaq the greatest Laker ever.
Oh, shit.
Not Shaq, I mean Magic.
Magic is the greatest, yeah.
He the greatest Laker ever.
Magic and Kobe.
Okay, let me ask you, y'all putting Kobe over Shaq?
No.
I got Kobe over Shaq.
I got Kobe over Shaq. Oh, yeah, I got Kobe over Shaq all day long.
I wouldn't. I'm taking Shaq.
Hey, what about you, Terry?
I'm taking Kobe on Shaq, bro. I ain't playing that game.
Oh, you taking Kobe over Shaq?
I'm definitely taking Kobe over Shaq.
Damn, that ain't what Phil Jackson said. Phil Jackson said Kobe passed the damn ball to Shaq. He more efficient. Okay then. Okay.
That's only because the triangle works better with a big man in the post. That's why Phil Jackson said that.
Yeah, but
what you mean? That's what the Bulls use.
The offense is designed. The offense is designed to go into the big man.
Right, Trav.
Hold on. How can you say that? And the Bulls use that.
Right, with Jordan.
Hold on.
How can you say that?
Please do.
The Bulls use that.
Let's not dispute this fact. This is a Googleable fact that the triangle offense. You know what triangle mean? Triple post, which means the ball goes into the post.
So hold on. So what center?
The offense is designed
at the Bulls.
Hold on. Let me finish. The offense was designed to go in the post with a triple post and for the ball to be distributed back out into the offense by the big man.
It's also designed to minimize the dribbling.
It is, and the ball went to Luke Longley. The ball went to Luke Longley and Bill Cartwright, and Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen cut. That was
Come on, man.
Hold on, let me finish.
Them cats ain't got no assists like that.
Let me finish. In the triple post offense, I can show it to you on paper. The ball went into the post. The wings cut. The big man made the decision on who he was passing the ball to. Now, did Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant deviate and go one-on-one and isolate themselves away from the offense? Yes, they did. But the triple post offense is designed to go into the big man. Now, there was a coach online earlier. Is he still here?
Yeah, he's still here. Hey, Terry.
So the guard brings the ball down. I thought the guard controls the ball handling. You said the guard gives it to the big man, and the big man controls
the ball. Yeah, but in a half court offense, the guard dumps the ball into the post.
Hey, let me correct you on that, man, because that's wrong. Because in the Bulls' offense, the offense went through Jordan. In the fader, Jordan or Scottie Pippen. Jordan was in the post as a big man. Right, he played. He had his back to the basket, and he would kick the ball back out. You know, during the time when it was man.
So normally, don't the guard control the flow of the game? The guard
hockey assist and everything, man.
Normally the guard or the forward does that.
I'm about to put that in the chat.
Yeah, because that's why I'm telling you, the Bulls, it wasn't working like that with the Bulls. It's just that offense, but they didn't have no center like Shaq. So that wasn't working. Center. That wasn't working. Because see, the person that's in that post, he got to be a scoring threat. If you get about a Luke Longley or Bill Cartwright, they not no scoring threat. So it wouldn't even work the same.
Bill
Cartwright.
Right. But if you dumping it right there to Scottie Pippen or Jordan right there on the block.
You can look up any Michael Jordan interview Phil Jackson interview, and they will tell you 75% of the time, the very first shot of the game was taken by Shaquille O'Neal, Bill Cartwright, and Luke Longley.
That still don't mean nothing.
It's a big difference between Cartwright and Shaq, though.
Nah,
I know.
Hey,
I know.
Even if we gave you the benefit of the doubt, that still don't mean that that's who the offense go to.
Nah.
Okay.
And then back in them times, most teams worked inside out at that time. But it's still that offense ain't working the same if you don't have no Shaq right there. You gonna have to put different players right there, other than Luke Longley or Bill Cartwright.
I'm still tripping on the fact that he said that Kobe, who shot like 44% compared to Shaq shooting like 60%, you gonna give Shaq the ball over Kobe?
Dave. Shaq took balls in the paint, shot the ball in the paint. You can't compare that to a long shoot.
Hold on, Mel. Come again, what you was saying?
You said Shaq 6%.
Hey, Angelo, answer that for me, man. 60. You gonna choose 45% over 60%?
He's a sharpshooter. He can shoot the ball from anywhere. Shaq can't do that.
So, bro.
Shaq has to be in the paint.
That's crazy.
That's why when you ask me Shaq or Kobe, I'm looking at it. You drop Shaq on any team, he's gonna change the dynamics of that team for the better.
Hey,
you can drop Kobe on the team and they won't make the playoff.
Right. Hey Mel, what you were saying, Mel? Mel, you telling me that you're gonna choose 44% over 60%? That's what you telling me, Mel?
I choose accuracy anywhere on the floor. If I get another big man.
So Mel, let me ask you this question. Are you gonna choose, since you say you choose accuracy, do you want 60% accuracy or 44% accuracy?
All purpose. Anywhere on the court.
He can go to school.
If I get Shaq out the paint, he's no good. Shaq can get in foul trouble. Shaq can get in foul trouble, right?
Hey man, that's cognitive dissonance, bro. That's what that is.
Dave. If I give Kobe, let's say Kobe and Shaq was on different teams.
You back on, you lost reception. I'm asking you a question since you say you like accuracy. You choosing 60% or 44%?
If I tack the basket, Shaq will get in foul trouble. Shaq will get in foul trouble.
I ask you a direct question, man. You choosing 60% or 44%? If your paycheck says you can get 60% or 44%, which one you gonna choose?
All purpose, versatile, all purpose player, man.
Oh shit! So you gonna choose? Listen, man, you gonna choose 44% over 60? That's what you're telling me?
When it comes to Kobe, I'm biased.
I'm just listening. I'm waiting, man.
I'm biased. I'm biased when it comes to Kobe. I'm gonna choose Kobe any day of the week. I don't care.
What you saying, Mel?
I'm biased when it comes to Kobe.
Bro, they quiet, bro. I'm telling you, man. Because what they saying don't make sense, bro. It's opinion based.
I'll tell anybody.
Results, man.
Kobe was a great player, but he's not a top 10 player. Yeah, he's not a top 10
inefficient,
player.
Man.
Of all time.
Bro, the key word is inefficient. Bro, 60% compared to 44% is inefficient. You know what I mean?
Hey, Dave, how many rings Kobe got?
Listen, man. Damn, this you dumbing the argument down. I'm asking you, which one, when you got to give a guy 25 shots a game, you going to choose the 60% or the 44%?
I'm going to choose an all-purpose versatile player, man, who can shoot from anywhere on the floor.
Oh man, here we go. That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking you a question.
Anywhere on the floor, he can get the 2 points anywhere on the floor.
60% or 44%?
Anywhere on the floor, man.
Angelo, which one you choosing, man? 60% or 44%?
See, you got me. I'm taking Kobe, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to trick me, Dave. You're trying to trick me.
I'm not, bro. Hey, Chad, I'm tricking them, Chad.
It's a simple question.
It's a simple question, man.
There's variables to it though that you know what I'm saying. You leaving out.
Man, y'all wild, bro.
But listen, hey, if y'all look in the chat, I posted the triangle offense in the chat. Dave, I inboxed you the screenshots on how the triangle offense is ran, and it's ran through the 4 and the 5 in the post, not Michael Jordan posting.
Hey.
You need to go back and watch some of them games.
I don't gotta watch it. Michael Jordan deviated away from the plan. I'm telling you, the triple post offense game.
Because I'm gonna tell you what it sounds like. It sounds like you saying Luke Longley and Bill Cartwright was like how Joker do right now. How Joker get the ball and pass the ball and make offense happen. Well, now one of them players doing it.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the ball went to down low in the hole, and the wings went through their cuts. That's what I'm saying.
Listen, trust me. I'm a Bulls fan. I've been a Bulls fan all my life.
Me too.
Luke Longley and Bill Cartwright didn't get too many touches of the ball.
Take the name out. I'm just strictly telling you how the offense was how the offense was ran.
I know what you're saying. It's supposed to be ran like that. That's what you're saying.
The offense. No. Hey, Trav, what he's not saying is the offense is going to run through the most efficient play on the court. That's why the offense was ran through Jordan and Pippen. That's why the offense was ran through Shaq, not Kobe. Hey, Jake, I got to ask you a question, man. You got two players on the court. One of them shoot 60%. One of them shoot 44%.
Before Shaq got down.
Jake, let me ask you that, Jake. Which one you gonna pick? Matter of fact, your mic muted, Jake. Hey, Fidel, which one you picking, man? 60% or 44%?
You got to put a name on it, Dave.
Hey, I ain't gonna put no name on it. Hey, listen, they both shot at least 20 attempts, 22, 25
That 20%
attempts.
is a big a difference.
Listen, right. So which one you choosing? Both of them shoot 22 to 25 shots a game.
I said 60.
One of them shooting 60%. Okay,
I'm taking the 60%. That's a big difference.
Okay.
Did Shaq stay in foul trouble? Did Shaq stay in foul trouble?
44%.
You know, that's a big difference. That's like
I want to hear what Fidel said. Fidel, what you say, Fidel?
You
know. Go ahead, Fidel, what you say, man? Damn, Trav. A lot of people, boy, there's a lot of cognitive dissonance in this room right now, boy.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jake. Hey, bro, they can't do this with me, man. They can't do this with me.
Look at it this way.
No, like Dr. Lee, look, hey, bro, it's a good thing that Dr. Lee left, bro, because he can't do it with me, because I'm going to pull them percentages out. We're going to go at it, bro. I'm telling you. It's a good thing, man, because, you know, y'all focusing on the wrong thing, highlights and what y'all see on TV. Man, when it all comes down to it, how the math add up. That's what we talking about, how the math add up.
Look at it this way. If you got
Kobe Bryant
a chance to win the lottery at 40% or 60%, which ticket you going to buy?
I'm going with the 60. 60%. I'm going with Shaq. I'm going with Shaq.
All day long. You're going to go with a higher percentage. There's a big difference.
Yeah,
if you got a lottery ticket, you got a lottery ticket.
All right, you take that 44%. Mel said that 44% could be better than that 60% out of the same total.
Yeah, you got other factors.
D'Angelo said too. Yeah,
you got other factors you got to look at, Dave. Shaq slow ass stay hurt.
Like you'll take that 44% as long as they give it to you on all hundreds, right? You'll take less as long as it's all hundreds. That's what he said. He got to go to the club. He about to go stunt. Boy, all $100 bills, man. I'll take less. Go ahead, give me all $100 bills. Damn. Bro, ain't no way in the hell 44% is higher than 60%. I could see if he was shooting 3-pointers at 44%, then you got me. You got an argument then.
Kobe shoot anywhere on the court, man. Anywhere. Like Larry Bird, anywhere.
Yeah,
dead accuracy.
He got the ability to shoot anywhere, but how accurate
dead accuracy.
Only shot
Kobe was nowhere on the floor
for his career. He wasn't accurate.
Kobe was no way close the shooter as Larry Bird.
Hell,
I didn't say that. I say they was in the same ballpark. I didn't say he was Larry Bird. Everybody know Larry Bird one of the greatest sharpshooters ever.
They not even in the same ballpark, bro. They wasn't even in the same ballpark, man. Nah. They in
the same neighborhood, man. They're in the same neighborhood.
No.
Nah, they might be a few blocks away.
but it's the Angelo boy though, man. It's the Angelo boy. You know what I'm saying? You see how quiet he is. He know, man.
I like finesse, Dave. I like finesse. I like accuracy. Like KD.
See, we all know he just love Kobe. He just love Kobe, but he know Kobe ain't the best. In his heart, he know that.
He know that shit, man.
The eye test, man.
The eye test.
The eye test, man.
Adjusted. When last time you got your eyes adjusted?
He a poor man, Michael Jordan.
Hey, Dave. Dave, I got some new joints yesterday. That's the
reason why. Now go watch today. And then come back. Yeah, that ain't gonna do it, man. Kobe Bryant, dropping? What was this? Their first championship run against Portland? He dropped 4 points. 2 points. Come on, game four. He dropped 8 points. You know how many
Kobe
had?
Dave. Kobe used to get double, man. They were double checking him.
No.
They were double checking him.
That's cap, bro. They was doubling Shaq. Kobe had 50 games where he scored less than 20 points. He had 15 games where he scored less than 10 points. I don't know the Kobe y'all seeing.
They were double show. They put the focus on Kobe, Dave.
Dave, it's a myth.
It's a myth, bro. A myth. I'm taking Will over Kobe.
Kobe a myth. Damn right, I'm taking Will.
Y'all mean, man. Tough crowd, man.
The truth, man. The truth.
It's the
Tough
truth,
crowd,
man. Truth makes you better, man. Truth makes you better, man.
Yeah, y'all mean, man.
But yeah, man, that's that, man. Hey, man, y'all gotta put some respect on Wilt's name, man. Especially you, Angelo, man. I ain't let you off the hook. Will out of here, so you get it.
Man, I put respect on his name, man. I ain't disrespecting.
You got him top 5. Do you got him top 5?
No.
See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
No, but wait, it's like, man, honestly, when I say my top 5, man, it's really my favorite. You know what I'm saying? It's really my favorite 5. You know what I'm saying? I can't give a top 5. I just like to give you my favorite 5. And Wilt don't crack that lineup.
Yeah, we had 32 60-point games in regular season. This is regular season stats. Jordan laughing at that shit. But yeah.
I guess it depends on what you like as a center, because some people might say Shaq, some people say Kareem, Wilt, the Dream.
Wilt is going to offer the most for you at an all-around position. Wilt and Hakeem. It don't get no better than those two.
The Admiral.
At center position.
But what about Kareem? Everybody keep skipping over Kareem.
Too. Yeah, Kareem too. Exactly. But Wilt.
Kareem had a nice shot. Better shot. Yeah.
I'm talking about block shot. Wilt Chamberlain was blocking that joint, man. Wilt Chamberlain blocked his hook shot twice in a row, man. One play.
Y'all skip a lot of people, man. Y'all skip the Admiral. Y'all skip
Malone.
Y'all skip.
Damn sure did. Admiral.
Pat,
I can go with Moses Malone, but not David Robinson. He was too soft.
Not David Robinson or Pat Ewing. Not Pat Ewing either.
Yeah, they were too soft.
Missing layups at the damn rim. Come on, man.
They great. They great players though.
Hey, Pat Ewing lost to Michael Jordan, bro. He lost to
Jake,
Michael
man.
Jordan.
Where you at, man?
Y'all got to stop discounting these dudes. So are we disrespecting Charles Barkley too?
Oh no, he one of the best ever.
Pat Ewing also lost against lost to Lakeem Olajuwon. Come on.
Another
Jordan left the game. Jordan left the game to let him win. Look at everybody else. He ain't still good.
And then y'all gotta look at it too. Look at a player like Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley was a dog. He was the man on his team. If you look for somebody to get bucket, Charles Barkley gonna get them buckets.
Yeah, but he was out there playing football.
Nah, man, come on now.
Nah,
Come on, man.
Playing football.
That man gonna run right over you, man. He was like a early LeBron. He's just much shorter.
He jumped over you.
Shaq,
he jumped over.
What kind of ball Shaq was playing then?
Charles Barkley was a freak athlete, man. Y'all you tripping.
He was big and fast.
He wasn't
Barkley was big and fast
and strong.
Right.
And athletic.
He was a short version of Shaq. A short version of Shaq.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. A lot of these players people talk about, I take Charles Barkley over a lot of these players people talk about.
Me too. Man, I know this is an unpopular opinion, and hey, I'm making myself known for unpopular opinions. I see, you know what I'm saying. I'll take Charles Barkley over Tim Duncan, man.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, he's more versatile at that too.
Yeah, if you talking about the man on the team, because Tim Duncan, you know, he was a key piece in a franchise.
He's finesse, but he was a little soft.
He was
Charles Barkley will run right over you.
He's nobody that's gonna take over the game.
Tim Duncan was a system player.
Yeah.
Dirk Nowitzki was the system. It's a difference.
Yeah, it's a difference. Yeah, that's why I say that about Charles Barkley. He gonna make it happen.
Yeah, he was the system.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, see, that's what I be saying about like the new NBA. You can't depend on these stars like back then, like how every team had their star that you know you can depend on. But when it come down to it, they just playing a better team. But they still gonna they still gonna do what they need to do. But a lot of these teams now, these stars, they fold when time get tough. That's from LeBron on down.
Right.
How about that Isaiah Thomas?
No, he one of the greats.
Top 15. He deserved to be
one
top
of the
15
greats.
easily. He might even be top 10, close, hovering around that top 10. Let me ask y'all this: would y'all put Kobe over Isaiah Thomas?
Absolutely.
Damn, I like both of them, man. I really do.
Would you put him over Trav?
Damn, I like them both.
To be honest,
I would put Kobe over Tim. Yeah, Kobe over him.
If you want a player like a one-on-one player, but if you want somebody that's gonna lead the franchise, I'm going with Isaiah.
Right. Let me tell you why I'm gonna choose Isaiah. Isaiah, not only can he get his baskets, he gonna get everybody around him involved. Kobe didn't have the ability to do that.
True. I agree with that. I agree with that.
And on top of that, Isaiah on both ends of the court, he gonna play as well. You know, and the man beat Bird in their prime. He beat Magic and he beat MJ.
Sure did. But he had an all-around team though. He had an all-around team, dude.
Yeah,
he had a perfect team.
All of those players. Bird, the Celtics had a perfect team. The Lakers had a perfect team. You don't want me to get started on them. Shit, the 76ers, all of them, man. So Isaiah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, Isaiah very underrated, man. All because Jordan don't like him.
Nah, I don't think so.
Like
Jordan had to come through Detroit. He had to come through him.
Yeah, Jordan didn't have nobody, but like I said, man, Isaiah deserved to be. Yeah, he need to be actually closer to 10, man. Probably he might even, he top 15. I know that for sure. If you respect Oscar Robertson, you gotta respect Isaiah Thomas.
So let me ask y'all this too. Okay, what was the first year the Pistons won the championship?
88.
88.
No, 89.
89, bro. 89.
Yeah, 89, 90. They two-peat, didn't it? They tried to three-peat.
They got cheated in 89 by the Kareem hook shot. Bill Laimbeer contested. They call a foul. He did a clean contest on there, and they called a foul, and that gave the Lakers the championship.
Nah, the Pistons won the championship.
Yeah, the Pistons won. Yeah, they won back to back.
Yeah, they won twice.
89, 90.
They lost in 88 to the Lakers. Then they came back in 89 and 90 and won.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Busted against the Bulls in 91.
Yeah, you just
said Jordan knocked them off.
Right. But I'm just saying, as far as they got cheated out of that 88 championship, they should have had 3. But they gave Kareem the whistle on that hook shot.
Hey, they should only have 1 because Scottie Pippen should have been a decoy when he caught that migraine because the Bulls had them on the ropes.
Oh yeah.
Scottie Pippen got that migraine and wouldn't go out on the floor. At least go out there and stand up there. Terrell Davis played with a migraine.
Yep, sure did in football too.
Hey, and I'm telling you, man, I'm so mad. Like we ain't touched on the Scottie Pippen topic. Like, man, I got a
That's why
whooping.
We're gonna do that on your show.
Yeah, I got a whooping. I got a whooping that
man. Y'all tune in. Yeah, Tuesday, man. Y'all tune in, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to D'Angelo YouTube channel, man. Whatever the fuck I want to. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck I want. I got that wrong. I'll say whatever the fuck I want.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all can, you know what I'm saying, support, you know what I'm saying, Natural Born Brand, you know, black-owned clothing line. Ted, he was just in here earlier. You know what I'm saying?
Natural Born Brand?
Yeah, naturalbornbrand.com. I'm getting ready to make an order for my son.
Send me that, send that to me, man.
All right, will do, bro.
Hey, send it to me too, Dave.
I'm gonna do that, man. We all gonna purchase. And so yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and sign out of here, man. You know, a lot of us gotta get back to our schedule. Man, if you haven't by now, go and hit that like, subscribe button. Make sure you share that, and that's including everybody in this panel. Share the video. And we out of here, man. Raw Sports Radio, man. Keep it real, man. Keep it rock. Salute.